got somebody special out here in attendance. I want to say a few words. Y'all know what's really about to happen next month. We have Mr. Tony Muhammad from LA. We want to share a few things with the people. Here you go, brother.
All right, thank you, brothers. Brothers and sisters, first I want to say peace to all the bikers that are here that came from all parts of the country to be with Rare Breed and to be a part of this event. It's an honor. I come to you today from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I wanted to let you know that 10-10-15, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan have issued out a challenge to the bikers. And he has asked, in fact, there's a videotape that he did specially to the bikers. And this year, 10-10-15 is the 20-year anniversary of the Million Man March. And Minister Farrakhan and myself, as a biker from Los Angeles, I am the West Coast Regional Representative. I represent Minister Farrakhan everything west of the Mississippi. And in Los Angeles, California, once a month, the black bikers and bikers in California and LA, once a month, for the last 2 years, we've been riding for peace in the streets of LA. We ride through LA, we ride through Compton, we ride through Inglewood, we ride in Long Beach. And in 2 years, we helped to bring the crime down in Los Angeles because bikers have the utmost respect from the gang members because many of them are from the gangs. But the beautiful part about that bikes bring all of us into unity, so any black man that's riding a bike is my brother. Any black sister that's riding that bike is my brother. And the mayor of California gave the bikers a proclamation that in LA, the bikers helped bring crime down the lowest it's been since 1957. And when we ride into the hoods, we get off the bikes and we embrace the homies. And we said, look, man, let's stop the killing of us by us with this man killing us to the degree that he's doing it. So Minister Farrakhan asked me, brother, do you believe the bikers would stand with me as I go before the government demanding justice from our government, that they treat us better in the court system and stop shooting us down like dogs? I said, brother minister, I will go to the bikers and ask them. We are asking 100,000 bikers to roll into Washington, D.C. 10-10-15. We've been having conference calls for the last 5 weeks. And in 5 weeks, we've already got over 60,000 bikers who guaranteeing they coming into D.C. in unity like this government has never seen before. Now, I don't want you to go for the lies that the press is telling on Farrakhan. We're not going to D.C. to fight nobody, but we are going to demand justice. So the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan told me to tell you, tell my beautiful black biker brothers and sisters, leave your weapons at home. The weapon that we're going to use that day will be our unity. To see the various clubs coming together, even if some clubs don't like another club, on that day we dropping all bullshit. And we want to show one biking community that day so that the whole world, can you imagine 100,000 horses rolling into Washington, D.C.? It's going to be seen all over the world. And the biking community in the D.C. area, the road wolves, they're already getting it set up for the bikers, so when we roll in, they ain't gonna never see nothing like this ever before. The bikers, on that Friday, we're gonna roll into Baltimore, Maryland. Thousands of bikers. We're flying in Bloods and Crips from the West Coast, who's gonna meet with the Bloods and Crips in Baltimore, and where our brother Freddie Gray was murdered. We're gonna pull up on that corner. The gang members are gonna be waiting for us, and when we pull up, we're getting off our bikes with our fists in the air, and we're gonna embrace the homies. And we're gonna ask them, you all stop the killing in the streets, and we'll back you. This is no march to start nothing. They're lying that the minister is saying, kill all white people. We ain't got time to do that. It's going to be about our unity. See, some white bikers said that they was going to stop us from coming. No, let me tell you, they was just misinformed. They got on our conference call. And when I told them that Minister Farrakhan is riding for justice for everybody, if you go on BikersforJusticeorElse.com, there's a videotape where the minister did especially to you. And on that videotape, he said, I'm riding for justice for the veterans who went off to war and come back to this country and can't get health care. He said he's riding for women who can't get equal pay to another man. He said we're going to demand justice for the Palestinian. When that white boy who got on our call to interrupt what we were going to do, that white boy, he said, my God, brother, I called to interrupt this shit. He said, but we got more in common. I said, you've been lied to. He said, I represent the 9/11 riders who bring 1.2 million bikers to D.C. every year. I said, then you should join us. He said, well, I'm going to think about that. I think we should join you. I'm telling you, family, we need your help and you need ours. We already been contacted by bikers from France. On our Facebook page, we got contacted from bikers from Turkey, from Australia, from Hawaii. They're all going to ride in their countries on that day back in justice for the black man in America. That's the kind of power you got when you're in unity. The Native Americans have 5,000 bikers called the Silent Natives. They're coming in to ride with us. And they're going to have on their traditional Native American garments because this country was taken from them. So that's what we're riding for, brothers and sisters. That's going to be a serious day. And the minister said, brother, you know why I want the bikers to come? Because I believe they got the right kind of courage to stand up. Because you got to be brave to be on a bike today. And so I'm begging you and I'm asking you and I'm pleading with you. Go to BikersforJusticeorElse.com and we will have a commemorative patch called Bikers Ride for Justice. And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan will come and meet with you, and we're going to be giving awards out to the bikers who show up with the most bikers. I'm telling you, don't even trip. California going to already show up with more bikers than any of y'all. I just had to throw that in. But anyway, see, the bikers who come from the farthest distance, we have bikers from Hawaii say they shipping their bikes over to come. I'm telling you, it's going to be a beautiful day. We're not trying to proselytize to you. We don't care nothing about what your religion is, what your belief is. You know what binds us together? This black thing. We're going to unite on this black thing on that day. And then the minister said, from that day forward, let us ride for justice from now on. So I'm telling you, go to BikersforJusticeorElse.com. There's a videotape. And before I leave, I'd like to know by a show of the fists in the air, how many of us would like to see and be a part of 100,000 bikers rolling into D.C.? Oh, that's everybody. Is Carolina in the house? You rolling? For real, for real? Yes. You know y'all gotta ride. That white boy walked up in there and killed all of us. Is that right? Is Florida in the house?
Hey, we already there.
In Florida, you coming up with us? Praise be to God. Any other states? Tennessee, you in the house? Maryland, you in the house?
We already there.
Baltimore is in the house. Well, brothers and sisters, that's all I had to say. I'm here to represent the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, but I want to say this. I want to thank my brother, Big Punchy out of Los Angeles. It was Big Punchy. I didn't know how to ride a motorcycle at all. And one day, Reverie came by my car with literally hundreds of bikes. And I said, my God, I need to go to the brothers and ask them to roll through the streets with me. And when I went to the club in LA, in some instances, the sports bikes and the Harleys was not getting along. And I said, look, our people are dying. Will y'all roll with me? I said, look, I've never ridden a motorcycle in my life. If I learn how to ride, will y'all roll with me? They went off. They said, all right, we give you a month. I said, no, give me a week. Woo! And in 1 week, I learned to ride both a sports bike and a Harley. And I've been riding since then. So whatever your club is, I brought my rag, I'll polish your bike, I just need a patch. When I first started riding, I had a big key on my back. I was a I went through everything every other biker went through. So you can't deny me, I'm your brother. I'll be riding on that day. Thank you, family. May God bless us. And I want to, look, we got to thank. I mean, really, I really want to thank Rare Breed and Spare Change, y'all. Let's give them a round of applause for what they do every year. Thank them. Look, 100,000 bikers. We need to change the way we do business. We need to ask Harley, what the hell are you doing for us? Can we manufacture the seats? Can we manufacture the tires? We need to go to Kawasaki saying, hey man, let us make something. Let us set up a manufacturing plant. Oh, you ain't gonna do it? Then F you, we'll design our own bikes and make them. See, that's what time it is. Y'all really ready to do this thing? We looking for some soldiers. So thank you, family. May God bless you. I like to walk around and shake every biker that's here hand, man, and just show you some love. Thank you. God bless you.